Demon Slayer Swordsmith Village Arc season finale in the books now. You guys can go check it out. It's 50 minutes long, so it's an extended finale. So it's basically they instead of having episode 11 and 12, they just wrapped it into one episode, which is something that I appreciate. No point like dragging it out over 2 weeks. Might as well get it over and done with. So I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts on it. Smash your thoughts down in the comment section below. What did you guys think? Smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's talk about the season finale of Demon Slayer, the Swordsmith Village Arc. Okay, so the Swordsmith Village Arc is now in the books. It's done and dusted. Season 3 of Demon Slayer is over. And what a season it has been. I don't think this season is as strong as the previous one and the Mugen Train arc and season 1. I just don't think it is. I never thought it was in the manga as well. But it is an appetizer to what is about to come in the next season. That I can guarantee you. So in the season finale, this is all about Tanjiro defeating the Upper Moon 4 here. Just decapitating that head of the main body, trying to figure out where it is and trying to get it. We don't see much of the Love Hashira versus the Upper Moon 4 hatred emotion demon. We don't see much of that. We see a little bit, but not a lot. So there's not a lot of like action based with them fighting each other. This is all about Tanjiro, Nezuko, Genya trying to find this body and defeat this demon. So if you guys haven't read the manga, you guys have no idea what's happening next, what's going on. This is an episode that we all knew was going to be absolutely critical moving forward in Demon Slayer if you've read the manga, because the big thing that gets revealed in this episode is that when Tanjiro is going to slash this demon, he's got to make a choice. As a Daybreak is coming, he has to make a choice here. In the open field, he can either go after the Upper Moon 4 and finish the job off, or he can save his sister Nezuko from the sun. Now he has to make a decision. So what does he do? Like, imagine that your whole mission, your whole life's mission from this point has been about getting your sister back to becoming a human. That is Tanjiro's main goal and main focus, is to turn her back to a human. So he has his sister back. Now, but he also has this job of making sure everyone's safe. And when Upper Moon 4 is going after all the little Swordsmith Village people, Tanjiro has to make this tough choice. What do I do? And he can't make the choice. He can't. So Nezuko steps in and kicks him free to say, go after them, save them, that's your job, while she is getting burned by the sun. So this is the pivotal moment that shapes the whole next season that we're going to get. Because Tanjiro goes after this demon and defeats this demon. It's absolutely incredible. It looks fantastic. The animation's on point, as it always is in Demon Slayer. He does finally do it, but the big surprise after defeating the Upper Moon 4 is he thinks it's all lost. Like, he even says, my whole job was to get Nezuko back to a human, but now I've lost her. However, Nezuko walks to Tanjiro. She has conquered the sun. Nezuko cannot be harmed by the sun at all. She can start to talk now as well. And this is a massive thing, because there's one thing that one person has been searching for their whole entire existence. And that is MUZAN. He has been looking for the blue lily spider flower. And he has been looking for someone who can withstand the sun, because that is all that's left for this guy. All that is left for MUZAN to be able to become immortal is to conquer that sun. That's the only thing. And we see that in his backstory here. We get a bit of backstory about what he did and how he killed the doctor, the only person that knew where the blue lily spider was and where it flourished. He killed him because he didn't believe the medicine was working. But then we see the medicine did work. It had an effect on him, and it turned him into the Demon King that we know now. And this is where he becomes on a rampage, but he doesn't like the fact that he can't go in the sun. And he wants to conquer all of humanity, conquer the world, and in order to do that, he needs to conquer that sun. So now his main objective is to absorb Nezuko to be able to have that power, and then therefore he doesn't need to create anyone else. He doesn't need to have any more demons. He can just rule over everything. That's what his ultimate goal is. And now Nezuko not being able to get killed by the sun is a huge thing for him. And that's why we get the next big saga that's coming, is because of this moment. Now, as for the other stuff that happens in this episode, we see Tanjiro actually use a form of thunder breathing at the same time, with his leg being broken. Like, his foot's absolutely like mad. It's like completely messed up. And he knows that he can't keep up with Genya and Nezuko as they chase Upper Moon 4 through the forest. And then he hears Zenitsu's voice in his head telling him about thunder breathing, that it's all about taking in every fiber of your body, using your legs. And this is where you see him start to use a bit of thunder. It's not thunder breathing, but it's like a sort of spin-off version of the thunder breathing, where he incorporates that into his actual breathing techniques as well, and creates a new sort of like form here as well. And he uses it, so it's like thunder and sun combined, and he uses that, and it looks absolutely incredible. So we're starting to see Tanjiro really become this person that is the beacon of hope for everyone. We have him use his new sword in here as well. The Mist Hashira throws it to him, and he uses it. So everything, and even he says, the Mist Hashira says, hope, all hope is in that sword. Like, that is what's binding everyone together, thinking that they can win, is this sword. And we're going to find out whose sword it actually is, and who is behind everything. Who is actually the guy in those visions. If you guys have read the manga, you know exactly who it is. If you guys haven't, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But you're in for a treat when you find out about his story, because he's absolutely insane. But the animation here, it was absolutely beautiful. It looked fantastic. Overall, I knew this wasn't going to be like this exciting sort of like entertainment district arc battle or anything like that. I knew that wasn't going to happen. But what I did know is that this is the appetizer. This really is the appetizer for what is coming next season. Next season, we are getting the big three. I'm telling you that now. Now, whether or not they're going to split it up into 2 seasons, I'm going to be very intrigued to see if they do that. If they are going to split it into like multiple seasons, because there's just so much that goes on in the next saga in that. There's battles. So you got Akazar's coming. That battle's coming. We know, if you guys have read the manga, you know who's fighting in that one. That's going to be absolutely insane. You got Doma as well coming. Upper Moon 2, he's coming as well, and his battle's absolutely insane. And then you've got Kokushibo, Upper Moon 1, and that battle is absolutely insane in the manga. I cannot wait to see what that's going to be like animated, and that's going to be absolutely completely mental. And then obviously you had the final battle with MUZAN as well, coming as well. And then there's obviously another battle in there with another demon that's coming as well, that you guys will find out as well. It's pretty short. It's not anything long or anything like that. But I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed the Swordsmith Village arc. I think that there's moments where the pacing wasn't quite right. They were dragging things out. And there was times where the pacing was perfect in episodes. So overall, I think they did this arc justice with the animated version. I think they did. There are things that I would change with pacing and everything like that. But overall, really enjoyed it. Cannot wait for next season though. Let me know what you guys thought of this season finale. I thought it was a great season finale. It shows you just how far Tanjiro has come from that very first episode we saw in Demon Slayer to where he is now. So let me know your thoughts. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.